Zdravo ljudi moji, dobrodošli na još jedan live stream za Mass Effect, ovo je live stream broj 5. U prošlom live streamu smo ubili onu majku od onog Lijara, što je baš tužno, ali jebi ga, to je tako to. Ali svakako da, to je bilo divno. Onako, mislim, nije bio baš toliko divno da ubijemo od njene majke, one vaze majke, ono, što je sa nama. Ali svakako, bio zanimljivo, malo sam se i tu, ja mislim, zeznuo jer nisam teo, vidjet ćete nešto za kao romance ili šta god petiti. Mi se trenutno nalazimo na 642 subova, to je super, super, bukvalno mi fali još 8 do 650 i onda samo tada još 50 subova da nakupimo i eto ti, ono, istigli smo do 700 i onda smo mnogo više bliže ka 1000 subova, to je suludo, brate. Ali eto ti, tako da. I eto ti, malo je drugačije sad boja. Inače da, ponekad moram da promenim, kako da kažem, nije, čekaj, sad ću ja promenim. Znači to se naziva kao, white balance. Ponekad ja moram da promenim white balance u settingsu za kameru, pošto bukvalno ponekad bude stvarno, znači ono, grozno tokom dana da je, znaš, da mi je white balance naš podešeno automatski, jer onda bude crveno, previše jaka boja, belo se vidi i onda sve ostalo. I ovako je mnogo bolje, verite mi, tako da. Jebi ga što se ne vidi ni, naš, kao ovo strana se vidi lepo, a ovdje, brate, naš. Ali to je zašto, prosto mi tako sad, razumeš, ono, tamo mi dolazi ono svetlo, a ovdje ništa, razumeš, peti. Tako da. A o tom potom možda ću ja i, mislim, mogu bi da uključim LED svetlo, ali neću, brate, znaš, ja ću to da uključim kada bude bilo tokom noći i sve to ostaje, razumete, tako da. Ali eto ti, moji, znači da, ako ste novi ljudi moji, subite sebi, mi to stvarno pomoglo na ovom kanalu i tekako i da, to je bilo to. Ajmo da sad krećemo sa igricom. Odnosno, da nastavimo. Da. Također sam isto promenio oko neke stvari za notifikacije za subove i za donacije. Kod donacije za subove sad više ne piše ono na engleskom kao has donated, nego pisao sam kao donirao. Ne, je dao sub ili tako to nešto peti. A za donaciju umjesto ono na engleski, naravno sam dodao ono kao donirao toliko te pare, a još sam dodao i zvuk i text to speech, tako da kada budete donirali, ljudi moji, ili kad neko bude sljedeći put donirao, i kada bude nešto napisao, to ćemo da izađe na text to speech petiti. Tako da to ima te opciju. Sad ćemo da vidimo kako će to biti kada bude neko donirao, ali ko zna kada će to biti. Ali neću toliko dugo trajati, za ne? Ja mislim da ne. Dobro, aj svako idemo sad mi da igramo, tako da. Ja sam zaboravio da ne mogu ovako. Čekaj bre, pa ja mogu da napravim shortcut, čekaj, evo ovako. Ja sam mnogo glup, pa shortcut mi treba ne copy, da. To mi ne znam, čekaj, kako ide bre, Mass Effect, to je ta igrica, ali ovo mi treba, da. Binaries, vidiš. Ovo ću taj shortcut izbrisati sa desktopa, ali zato ću ovo da napravim mislim nije shortcut nego već kao kopije, ali to mi je bio problem. I onda ću samo staviti tu. I sada bi trebalo da super lepo. Nadam se. Kako volim kad sam pametan. Kad imaš neki, male neke te zeznute znanje oko kompjuterima, onda to je malo, da, to je baš korisno nekad. Tako da. Jer kopiranje i napraviti shortcut od nekog fajla nije isto, zato što kad napraviš shortcut, on zapravo, kad klikneš na shortcut, on zapravo otvara taj fajl na kojem je to, od čega si ti napraviš shortcut. Pa onda, bukvalno samo kao da si ušao u taj fajl, ono što nije shortcut, a samo što ti je na desktopu, razumiješ? Znači to ti je ono što kaže shortcut, znači prečica, bukvalno, a ne da otvoriš tamo u direktorije pa da nađeš i sve ostalo, pa eto ti. Tako da. Sada lepo radi, super. Sad, idemo, moramo ići kod Feros, ja mislim, da tamo nego od koje znam, zove, kako se zove, za priču, da, što god. Ali bukvalno, znači GTA Liberty City Stories, brate, je jedno od najuspešnijih, brate, serijala koji ima sad. Mislim, baš je uspešno, brate, majke. I nadam se da će biti tako i naš. I sa svim partovima koji ću da live streamam za te igrice. Tako da. Ali ajmo sad da idemo lepo. I da igram, ajde. Da, tu je sve spremno. Idemo na resume. Trebalo bi da smo na brodu, ako se ne zavaram, da. Jer smo završili s onom misijom kod Noverija. I eto ti, ajde. Okej. Sad da vidimo, čekaj, ajde, možda se bok pio, možda svak slučaj, ne, okej, ništa. Da, priča se s ovim council, što god od koje znam. Pričat ćemo malo prvo sa... Nemam pojem, nije ni bitno više XP za mene, majke mi. Vidi, da, ajde da vidimo za XP, od points, pa ništa baš, nema specijalno. Vidiš, ja hoću da povećam charm, jer nikad se ne zna to. Aha, vidiš ovo, Pavagon... Ne, brate, vidi ovo, skoro 300 je, evo. Mislim, ne mogu da verujem. Increases health by 12, total ammo, 14, to je lepo. Da, ima više jebot, ali dobro, to je super. Neka. Sniper rifles možda bi trebao, brate, realno. Nekad, ali da. Mislim, uspio mi ovako, ali svakog ja to isto koristim sniper rifle, jer to bulme da bude veoma korisno, ali za sada ajde. Manit ćemo mi to, za sada. Ajmo onda... Ništa, idemo dalje, ajde. Aha, tu je ovo, znači mi smo trebali ovdje, okej. Idemo prvo da pričamo sa... Možemo se Elijara odmah, ajde. Pošto ovdje ima kao za romance nešto i to želim da uradim i da obavim. Ja idemo kod Elijara, da malo pričamo sa njom. Morat ćemo nešto tu tamo, znaš, da budemo pažljivi jer bukvalno vidio sam na internetu da ne mogu sašto da budem jer sam bukvalno prošli put ne mesti sa Elijarom da budu neke kao vez. Kao. O šta ja znam. Andrej Gamer YouTube. Poz. Andrej Gamer YouTube jesi ti nov na kanalu? Bi se samo pitam pa eto ti. If you're here to talk about Benencia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was... That is... Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine.
Maybe we could...
I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard.
We don't have the luxury.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of yours. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goal.
You're scared of us?
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best
There is
I
a
can.
reason that... I looked into your history. I know...
You didn't need to go.
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are.
Ili si bio da pre,
There
mislim...
is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, you intrigue me, Shepard. But I was not sure if it was... I thought there might already be a relationship.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very
Oh.
embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ok, ajmo mi odmah da idemo kod ove... Da, ne znam da li to je bio dobra ideja. Svako imamo safe, tako da možemo opet i da probamo. Ali volio bih da ne probamo ovo opet, pošto bi to meni sad odugovlačilo sve ovo opet. Andre Gamer YouTube. Hvala ti za like, brate. A nije bio nov, da, odobno je vas, hvala ti za like, brate. Izvini što sam te zaboravio, brate. Ali ozbiljno.
Oh, before I go. Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
One of my. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be...
Yeah, with Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise
Things
them,
were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
sounds like your father wasn't around.
Dad always. I kept. For always roaming with a hungry heart. Much have I seen.
I didn't know you liked classic.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time.
Does he still like it?
I should. So behave.
You mean from wherever?
Dead
we
on,
go?
Skipper. That's not a problem with
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with
Ali, ja stvarno...
about it. I've met a few people.
What the fuck? Ali ozbiljno, brate, kako mrzim ovu igricu. Jo, ali kad hoću da skipujem, moj igrač odlučuje, pa ne može, brate. Ima da te sjebem i to je to, brate, razumiješ? Znači, igrica ne dozvolje me da, brate, ništa, da radim, Majke mi, znači, sjebe me svaki jebeni put, jebate. I šta radim? Ništa, brate. Ja moram da lutam, da slušam kako pričaju i ja ne znam ni ja, brate, više, šta radim. Znači, bol mi kurac, što da sad skipujem, brate, nemoj da mi,
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death,
Don't
you need not-
pretend it doesn't bother you.
She was, but she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be.
The best of your mother lives.
That is, Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am
Maybe
with
we
you
could pick up where we left off.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest. I did not really know much about your species when we first
We
met.
don't have the luxury
That is
of
true. You humans are
You're
creatures
scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the game. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I
There
can.
is a reason that I looked into your history.
You didn't need to go behind
I
my back.
apologize, Commander. After our last, I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the man you are. There is something.
You're interested in me because of my visions.
You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
I care about Ash. A lot.
I thought so. Still, I feel as if there is also some attraction between us, Shepard.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else. But I will remember and honor how she... You are kind to ask, Shepard. Although we seek to understand others,
Like what?
we still require a partner to...
I don't...
We then pass...
What happened?
Others can be more along. She rarely spoke of her partner.
I thought you always...
Think you... it is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been...
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but...
Many a sorry, Ray.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ok. Mislim da je to dobro otišlo sa time, znaš, ali eto ti. Daj, brat. Ajde, ja što...
Before I go, you
Tell me you didn't.
Afraid
hear
I
that.
did.
Oh, shoot. One of my sisters. That's Sarah. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to...
Yeah. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still...
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't
Dad
around.
always wanted to serve in spade. I cannot rest for always roaming with a hungry heart.
I didn't know you liked classical.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. Dad passed on a few years back. So behave.
You mean from wherever?
Dead
we
on,
go?
Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in
Yeah,
the box?
I guess. I've met a few people who were really weirded out by my faith. Hello, have you people looked out the window? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last
You
mission?
mean the Rachni? Like I said, the Rachni are dangerous. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, just saying, Skipper.
Zašto ima osjećaj kao da nisam ovo radila?
If you just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Da, brate, ovo je stvarno grozno.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up. What's her name? Tassoni?
I don't see how my personal life is any of your business, Chief.
It's not. I just thought we were getting along pretty well, sir.
We are. I'd like that to continue.
All right. But I'm the jealous type, Commander. Just so you know. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop. Yeah. I had to help Mom raise them.
Hearing?
I didn't think and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency.
Didn't.
I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Sounds like that.
He figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike. That had us all learn.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
You'll do it. As much as you love your dog,
I don't see how my personal life is any of...
sir, huh? We'll have to see about that.
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get... Looking forward to it, sir.
before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Sid.
Her sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up. What's her name? Tassoni?
I don't see how my personal life is any...
Kako da uradimo ovo? Buraz.
Commander?
What's your
You mean,
opinion?
like I said, if you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably... Just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later, William.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Ne skapiram, šta je tako bio... No, kao da je bio nešto drugačije, brate, kad sam ovo igrao, ne znam. Ne znam što se desilo, ljudi. Ali ovo nije dobro.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death,
Don't pretend it doesn't.
she was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to.
The best of your mother lived.
Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen
Maybe
mine.
we could pick up where we left.
Actually, I did not really know much about your species.
We don't have
That
to-
is, you humans.
You're
are
scared of us?
unfortunate. It is up to people.
I'm doing
like
the best I can, Liara.
There is a. I looked into your history.
You didn't need to go.
I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you.
Are you
into-
sure you're interested in me? Or is it my vision?
I admit, you intrigue me, Shepard. But I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
My relationships are none of your business.
I apologize. Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
I'm not interested in you in that
This
way.
is very embarrassing for me, Commander.
Do you know?
But I will remember. You are kind to ask, Shepard. Although we seek to understand, we still require a partner to reproduce. Others can be. She rarely spoke of her partner. It is possible Benezia's partner was Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is. Goodbye, Commander.
Izvinite ako čujete neko kako se deraju, nemam pojma više, stvarno.
Oh, before I go, you said you're.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
You're a sister, I assume?
That's Sarah. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family
Your
matters.
family seems to be important.
Yeah. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your
Things
sister's
were
still...
tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't
Dad
around.
always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted. I cannot read. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out.
Does he still like it?
Dad passed on, so behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
You know that old saw? There's
Yeah.
never any-
I've met a few people who were. Hello, have you people looked? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
talk later, Williams.
Ok, aj ovako. Ja mislim da ja bukvalno moram to da uradim. Ja moram da uradim na taj način kako sam ja i pre. Da sam pokušao sa Lijarom nešto kao... Eto. Bi volao da može se skipuje, brate, ovo sve.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need
Don't
not.
pretend it doesn't.
She was. Benezia chose her path, just as I.
Maybe we could pick up.
I did not really know much about your species when.
We don't
That
have.
is. You humans.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunate. It is up to people like you to change.
I'm doing the
There
best.
I looked into your history. I know what happened.
You didn't need.
I wanted to know more about you.
Are you sure you're in?
I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
My relationships are.
Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
No, you were right.
I knew it. We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species.
These things
You
never
make
make.
it sound so chaotic. So
I'll keep you
I am
safe.
not looking. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used
Take
to.
all the time
Thank
you
you,
need.
Shepard. Let's.
Do you know why?
But I will remember. You are kind to ask, Shepard. Although we seek to understand others,
Like what?
we still require a partner to reproduce.
I don't under.
We then.
What happens to?
Others can be more.
Do you know who made
She
your?
rarely spoke of her.
Benezia.
It is possible Benezia's part. But many is. Goodbye, Shepard.
Ok. Ja bi samo volio da mogu da, brate, sve ovo malo brže da ide.
Oh, before I go.
Tell me you didn't.
You're a sister, I assume.
That's surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up. What's her name? Tisoni?
Liara. Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one.
So you... Of course, it could be politics. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Your family's.
Yeah, with Dad on duty so much, I had to... Don't knock... Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while.
Sounds like a story.
Sarah, I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
They were on Amaterasu, close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't
Sounds
afford-
like that situation.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic... She levered my... I took emergency leave and
Did
lost
anything happen while you were
my
home?
last day out, I wanted to snap him in. She kept her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew,
She cracked him in
when
the
he
face.
swung, she helped him before they took him to the. But she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready, not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you
That
didn't.
For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time.
Does he still like?
So behave. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe.
You know that
not.
old saw that.
I've met a few people who are really weird. Hello, have you? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much.
We'll talk later, William.
Looking forward to it, Skipper. Commander.
What's your
You
opinion?
mean, I just saying, Skipper.
What's your opinion?
Ja istovremeno ne znam što trebam ovdje. Majke. Ne, brate.
We'll talk later. Concerns are coming from Williams, but this is a multilateral mission.
Tell
don't see how my
See you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up. What's her name? To Sony?
I don't see how my personal life is any of your business, Chief.
It's not. I just thought we were getting along pretty well, sir.
We are. I'd like that to continue.
All right. But I'm the jealous type of commander.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Evo, ako probat ćemo to opet. Vidjet ćemo ovaj put kako će biti ovo. Mislim, treba bi dobro uspio, mislim, svakako ono, ako ne uspije ovo, ne znam šta da vidim. Jer ja stvarno samo želim da igram u igricu opet, ali istovremeno hoću da ovo završim.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death,
Don't pretend it doesn't.
she was. But Benezia chose her path.
Maybe
I did not really know much about you.
we don't.
That
You're.
it is up to people
I'm
like
doing the best.
I looked into your history.
You didn't need.
I wanted to know more about you.
Are you?
I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
My relation.
Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as we have only known each other a short time. You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Don't tell me a little danger.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not.
Take all the time
Thank
you
you,
need.
Shepard. But I will remember. You are kind to ask, Shepard. Although we seek to understand, we still require a partner to reproduce. We then. Others can.
Do you know who Matriarch
She
is?
rarely spoke of. It is possible Benezia's partner was. But many Asari raised.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Sada probamo ovo drugačije. Mislim, ako ovo ne uspe, neće ništa da uspeti. I bukvalno samo bolje sa Lijarom da pokušam nešto.
Oh, before I go.
Tell me.
You were a sister, I.
That's Sarah. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up. What's her name? To Sony?
I don't see how my personal life is any of your business, Chief.
It's not. I just thought we were getting along pretty well, sir.
We are. I'd like that to continue.
All right. But I'm the jealous type of commander. Just so you know. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be.
Yeah. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping
Things
raise
were
them.
tense between Sarah and me for a while.
Sounds like you're.
For always roaming with a hungry heart. Ulysses was my dad's favorite.
Does he still like it?
So behave.
You mean from?
Dead on, Skip. That's not a problem with you, is it? Yeah. I've met a few people. Hello? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
What the fuck?
Just so you know. Yeah.
Ok, znači morat ćemo, brate, da gledamo YouTube za ovakve stvari, jer ovo je baš komplikovano, ovo je baš nešto određeno, mora da se kaže, sve. I to mi je glupo malo. Ali zato što se otvara onda neki dijalog specijalni, onda je to, eto. Ja ne više ne znam. Iskreno, više ni ne znam šta treba im. Boli nas kurac, brate, ime da bude lep seks. Ja.
Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death,
Don't pretend it doesn't.
she was. But Benezia chose her. I did not really know much about.
You're.
It is up to.
I'm doing the.
I looked into your history.
didn't need-
I wanted to know more about you. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
My relation.
Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships
No,
as I.
you were right.
We have only known each other a short time. We are. You make it sound so. I am not. This is all a bit overwhelming. Thank you, Shepard.
Do you know?
But I will remember. You are kind to ask, Shepard. Although we seek to understand most of the. We still require a partner to.
I don't. What happens?
Others can. She rarely spoke. It is possible Benezia's partner was. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short. Although we seek to understand others, we still require a partner to reproduce. This. Goodbye, Shepard.
Ajde. Alex William, ću povratim, najao sam se, pos, desi. Ne boje da se najdeš nego da si gone. Kako si ti, Alex?
Oh, before.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Your sister,
That's surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up. What's her name? Tisoni?
I don't see how my personal life.
It's not. I just thought we were getting along pretty well, sir.
We are. I'd like that to
Evo,
continue.
dobro ti, pa evo isto.
What's up? You didn't come by to. So you know. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah. To help mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters.
Between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story.
Evo, dobro,
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your
Things
sisters
were
still.
tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story.
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried videos. I didn't think, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you? Where were you when this was going on?
They were on Amaterasu, close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
U čemu se radi igra? Pa nešto vanzemaljcima, ne znam, ja... Spašavanje, cel svemilot, koje znam tako nešto. Nešto.
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple, same years back. They were LYOA.
Sounds like that situation. Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk and she levered Mike face. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for.
Didn't last.
Morat ću da ovo vidim.
Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen? Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone had. I wanted to snap him in half. She kept her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next. Friends, so him in half. She kept her cool. Punch her. And there's blood everywhere.
She cracked him in the face. She cracked him in the face.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she
Jel to
hugged him.
prošlo neko kroz zid
Women are
iz
decisive
tebe?
punch, Commander.
Šta?
Not
Beži
before,
bre.
not after.
Duh neki, pa da, ma da, brat, sigurno da. Jest. Glitch neki.
She hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. When we're ready. Not before, not after.
Where was your father? Where was your father during this? Wasn't
Dad
your
always
family-
wanted to. I cannot. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I.
Ja se na ježu dobro tjedit. Da.
during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have the
Čekaj sam malo nešto.
to the lead. Both for always in and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Poetry. You gonna bore the enemy to death, Marine?
Dad will work on Geth, but I'll give it a shot. Just like to remember why we fight. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
He must have been a very boring man.
He also brewed his own beer and played a mean baritone sax. Dad passed on a few years back.
Poetry. You gonna bore the enemy to death,
Dad will
Marine?
work on Geth, but I'll give it a shot. Just like to remember why we fight. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading
He
it.
must have been a very boring man.
Ha,
He also
Da bih
brewed his own
krenuo
beer and played a mean baritone
da
sax.
zarađuješ od pregleda i to ti treba 1000 i...
He's probably still watching.
Da 1000 su boj 4000 sati godine. Jad.
Wherever we go after.
So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. That's not a problem with you, is it?
Opa, Josipe 69, poz, kako si ti? Da, inače ja sam stavio novi kao notifikacije za donacije, tako da kad neko bude donirao, imat će text to speech, tako da eto ti. I nova slika, šta god ono, gif. I zvuk isto. Za donaciju, ono notifikacije vidjet ćete. Kad neko bude donirao, vidjet ćete.
Dead on, Skipper.
Tako da, da.
With God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
Jer nemam karticu, hahaha. Možda neko kredita za to. Što?
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your...
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? Like I said, the Rachni are dangerous. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake. You know, you're just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Eto ti barem to. Ma nema veze. Vidi, kad neko bude donirao, vidjet ću to svi to ide, nemam pojma. Ali baš je onako dobro.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again.
I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though.
We've still got a
Yes,
long
but it cannot just be some derelict It's my father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people.
It must be
My
tough.
if I don't, it's like I failed. Yet, there's still millions of Geth behind them. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop. But now I'm old enough to appreciate. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone,
Sounds like a tough
Pitate da li može neko ako želite donira da donira preko
like I
telefona.
said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that
Preko
much.
telefona, kako to može, brat? Ne, pa
People
jedino
counted
preko
on him,
PayPal, brat.
and he took his duties seriously. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he like what? See you later.
Pa kako ćeš to, brat? Ja ne znam kako to ide. Ma kamoli... Znaš.
What's your
Pa ne znam je.
We lost a lot of the... Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Moram da idem, ali osjeću live. Ajde. Opa, ima... jebote, koliko vas imaju? 10 ljudi? Nego nije niko napravio to da neko može preko SMS da doniraš, preko YouTube. Pa da, tako to nešto. Mislim... Nego Zeko ovaj Mass Effect što je takav nije nabuđen grafiku. Ovo je stara igrica, ovo je iz 2007. brate, razumiješ? 2007. igrica. Ovo je veoma dobra grafika za tada vremena, ono... Za 2007. godine. I tekako je dobra grafika. Pa ti se vidi. Ok, znači pričao sam sa onim... Znaš šta, brate, ja ću da čuvam ovo. Jer eto, tako. Znači, za svaki slučaj, to ću da sačuvam, pa eto ti. Ljudi moji, ako hoće neko da vidi i da proverava novi donaciju, kako izgledaju notifikacije, donirate. Da. Ne, ali bukvalno ima nova notifikacija za donaciju i izgleda malo bolje, da. Onako. Ima i text to speech, tako da bukvalno ono sve što pišete bukvalno će biti izgovoreno. U redu, znaš za koju igricu Fear i Area 51? Znam za Fear, ja sam prešao 1 i 2 i 3 od Fear i to na YouTube-u. Area 51 nisam igrao, mada ne znam, nikad nisam ni čuo da ima zapravo te igrice. Da su napravili po tome, ali eto, tako da. Ljudi moji, ako ste novi, subite se jer će mi to mnogo pomoći, pa eto, jer smo trenutno na 642 subova ili podelite nekome ovaj live stream ili šta god, od koje znam. Tako da. Ja bukvalno ću imati više gledaca od ovog, brate. 5 gledaca. Pa stavi donation goal od $1. I nekad neko bi možda donira... jeste, važi, da, kako da ne, brate. Ma, ne, vidi. Svakako, bukvalno smo sproveli 1 sat oko tome, brate, za ovaj romance, šta god. Tako da. Ajme idemo da igramo, brate, normalno. Gde bismo trebali idemo.
Timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Aha, okej. Oj, brate, šta, koji su ovdje došli? Aj. Bože mi saču. Ubi me, brate, ako nije. Evo, brate, ne mogu da veram. Šta, ja, deg, ja ne znam. Ja više ne znam, brate, majke mi. Stvarno, užas, užas, užas. Izvinite ako čujete kako ono je. Diče ili šta god, brate. Ja ne mogu više, brate, stvarno. Save complete. Ajde vidim. Idemo kod prvo Feros, ali znam da ima Vermeer. Ili šta god, zoom out. Vermeer nije ovdje, tako da. Stranus, ne znam što je tamo, ali ne zanima na sajt. Vermeer, vidiš. Ali ajde, ićemo prvo kod Feros, brate. Hercules, idemo kod Feros. Mislim da prosto znam.
Urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands.
Češ da započneš još neki serijal. Buraz, jel ti znaš šta je, znaš koliko ja puno neke igrice još trebaju. Znači ja bi trebao da završim Five Nights at Freddy's 2, to znam. On je flat out, što nisam ni završio. Šta još? Znači ovo Mass Effect, GTA Liberty City Stories, The Forest. Mislim to nije neki serijal, ali ima puno da se igra, okej? Ima, ovo treba se prenositi, znači ono. Ima još.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises. Before we realized what had happened, that's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core, and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI
Drago mi je, a
operates
taj
on a closed
GTA
network.
Liberty City to večeras ćeš to prelazi. Što da večeras to prelazi? Ja neću... Da, ja ću to da prelazim, ali neću da ga završim tek tako. Još uvijek mogu da... Bol mi kurac, čekaj. Ovako. Znači, da, prelazit ćemo Liberty City Stories večeras, ali nećemo da ga završimo. Znači, još uvijek treba još mnogo više da se, igre su petiti. Ništa, onda ajmo da vidimo. Ne, ovdje. Trči. Naravno, odaberet ćemo... A pazi, stvarno je fora s ovom... Da. Ali istovremeno... Nešto. A što ćemo odaberiti svako? Odaberet ćemo ju, ajde. Accept squad.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay.
We saw your ship. Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Dan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Look out!
What the fuck? Tako. Ma ne opet ovi pederi. Aj, aj ne.
Area secured.
Ček, koliko sam ja... Izvinite, brate, ljudi moji, ja stvarno ne znam više šta da im... Okej. Ne znam. Ljudi moji, izvinite ako čujete ovaj... Tamo, brate... Koje da sam se ubio? Što ne mogu se ubio? Bi bilo ono lakše.
Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there? Are you saying?
I fear the Geth will kill us all. The Geth are mounting another attack.
The Geth just keep coming.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Ti možeš da mi zabaš.
I've lost shields! I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than anyone.
Gotta give these colonists credit. They don't give up easy.
Oh god! They're everywhere!
Tako, malo ti je.
Perimeter clear. If you wish me to follow, I will, Commander. But we are headed the wrong way.
A nego gde? Ovde? Koliko Mass Effect ima? I 3 Mass Effect igrice. Ovako. Ima i tehnički 4 mislim. Ima i Mass Effect Andromeda ili što god. Nemam pojma. Da, znači tu idemo, okej. Dobro, a što nisi započeo sa prvim delom, nego... Ne, ovo je bezimni igrač mene zajebao, brat. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Kaj Mass Effect je... Ja neću da pišem Mass Effect 1, razumeš, brate? Nego ću pisati samo Mass Effect. Kad je Mass Effect 2, pišet ću Mass Effect 2. Kad je prvi deo igrice, onda pišet ću samo naziv toj igrice. Ne jedan uz njega. Tako se to radi, buraz. Neću napisati, ne znam ni ja, otkud ja znam, šta. No Lifer 1, brat, razumiješ? Pošto on jedan i postoji. Mada ću ja biti muđe 2 ako budem bio poznat. Brate, boje da se ubijem, brate, ja više ne znam. Znači, prosječan IQ od mojih pogledalaca, brate, manje od 10, ja ne mogu da verujem, brate. Kako vi to... Svakam čas, brate. Dobro, što nisi započeo Mass Effect, a ne... Šta pričaš ti? Bezimni igrač, budeš li nešto napisao do gluposti još, ja ću ti bukvalno, znači mutujem. Ili čak da banujem. Ja sam baš raspoložen za neki ban. Pa ajde vidim. Jesi ti raspoložen za to, ajde vidim, brate. Ako hoću slobodno govori još jednu glupost, brate, ja ću ti mutujem. Majke mi. Nije mi je ni dan, okej? Znači sad... Kukurac, čuti malo. Razumeš? Samo čuti i čuti ko pička i gledaj. Razumeš? Ne piče gluposti, jebem ti. Ama bre jebote, Star Wars, šta je Star Wars, jebem ti ja ustav u dupe. Star kurac, brate, šta? Jebote Star Wars, kakav bre Star Wars, šta ti gledaš, brate? O čemu ti pričaš? Jesi ti drogiraš, brate? O čemu ti pričaš Star Wars? Ko je rekao nešto za Star Wars, brate? Šta, je li nešto povezano zbog svemira? Mora da je Star Wars, sine, razumiješ? Jebote Star Wars, kukurac ti nabijem. Šta, i Dead Space je Star Wars, šta? Tvoj Kevin iz Star Wars, jeli, za nije? Jebote kurac. Ili moguće da neko toliko glup, brate, u ovom svetu, jebote. Šta je ovo? Pozdrav, Martine. Begin manual, ajde. Brate, milija, šta ja iskusim u svom životu, brate? Ovo mora da me zajeba, brate. Ovo za sigurno nije, nema... Da, brate, teško je tebi ako ti ovo slamiš. Ok, i šta sad da radim?
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death to defend it.
Smoren sad. A mora, ne, znaš. Ne, izvini, godač. Hvala ti, Bože. Znači, ja bi baš volao da ove igrice sam ima waypoint. Ali nije toliko nikad prosto. Ja mislim da bukvalno moramo da se vratimo i da kao pozdravimo se njima ovdje. Ne. Šta, gdje treba da idem? Ali ja ozbiljno sam... Ne, brate. Dobro, znači idemo skroz tamo i onda čim dođe ono... Prediku... Opa 642 subo, bravo Zeko, samo nastavi. Evo, da, hvala ti. Niko, desi, poz. Da, može uvijek poz. Čekaj, samo malo. No mi nešto ovdje nije redo. Mislim, ne razumijem što trebamo ovdje. Sve sam ih sredio, zar ne jebate? Da. I čemu pojente sad da radim ovdje? Ništa, idemo gore, otkud ja znam. Morat ćemo da koristimo lift. Jer, da. Ljudima, ako ste novi, subite se, ba, sve to znate, brate, ja više sam smoren, Pa ajde da postoji negdje drugdje neki ulaz, jer ne znam ja, brate. Ajde waypoint, brate, razumiješ? Što mučiš ovako uopšte? Možda treba idemo u vodu. Za Zeus Hope, ne znam što je to, da vidite. Mislim, smo ovdje bili pre. Ma da, jesmo, brate. Što je pričam? Andre ima YouTube, pos. A ne znam da li idem ja sa liftom. Stairs down to the tunnels. Ajde idemo kod tunela, brate. Ne znam ja više. Idi, ajde. Mislim, nadam se da ima tu neki... tunel, jebate. Ja stvarno ne znam što treba imati ovdje. Mislim, ja ne znam da li ja treba da budem ovdje, uopšte. Gef transmitter. Šta je to? A ne mogu da ulazim u tih stvari, brate. Čekaj, ali šta je meni objective ovdje? Najpre, brate. Ali gdje je taj Fajdan, brate? Koji taj, gdje je? Gdje je taj lik? Je otišao negdje? Buraz, šta je ovo? Zašto uključuju još i Filipince, brate? Pa ne znam, stvarno, brate, ovo je strašno kako su ovo sredili igricu. Ali, pazi, brate, da njima kaže da staviš waypoint, brate, oni bi samo gledali ovako kao šta? Ja ne znam kako se to napravi. Razumiješ? Boli kurac, brate. Ne znam šta radim ja ovdje. Pa mislim, ne znam ni ja da li sam ovdje bio pre. Ajde, nisam jebote. Nadam se. Pa najvjerojatnije tu treba da budem jebote. A gdje je taj lik? Ja ne znam ni... Permission out of... okej. Da, pa morat ćemo ovo dajte. Ne znam, brate. Ko zna jebote, znači, ko je ovo bude... Ne znam ko je napravio ovo, brate, ali... Svaki ime čast. Gdje je taj? A evo ga li, gdje? Malo prije sam ga vidio, brate. Ili pojavimo mu se ime. Za malo. Evo ga, tu je negdje, majko. Ajde.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I just did what I had to.
Well, I'm glad you're on our side then.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Marcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now.
Max King, post, kako si ti?
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Let's talk about
Of
Zeus.
course, Commander. Good luck, Commander.
Ajoj, šta sam ovdje napravio? Čekaj, šta sa njima moram...
Commander, what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the defense?
I don't have
They
any...
landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks.
What do you need
We
done?
need those Geth.
Marcelia's right. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. Good luck, Commander.
Ne skapiram ja. Buraz, kako si? Evo, dobro sam, onako... Samo što su ovi u Drenu baš nešto raspoloženi, brate. Tamo u Drenu sobu. Svi hoće da se vesele, ne znam ni kako kurac otko je znam. Što, brate, što? Pa da je samo buraz da je ponedjeljak, brate, niko ne bi se ovoliko napale, brate. Što niste ovako ponedjeljkove sine, razumiješ? Što ste tiko srećni sad, jedan, a?
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon.
Are you doing anything to remedy
I need to boost rations with Varen. The Alpha Varen. He's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in
I'd
supplies.
rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses. The colony is growing, or it was. I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Fidan. Hunting them is impossible while fending them. On the positive side, they'll attack anything. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable. So long, Commander.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What do you need done to get this?
I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people.
You mentioned something about a food shop.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate.
Let's talk
of
about
course,
food.
Commander. Good luck, Commander.
Ne znam što radim, brate, ali stvarno... Možda bi bio bolje da sam otišao tamo kod oni... Vamir ili što god, otko znam. Ali ajde, vidjet ćemo. Opa.
This city was once a marvel of Prothean technology. Now it's nothing but a graveyard.
I što onda, ajmo da vidim.
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
Not so good at promising. It's too weak to pinpoint, but someone is definitely.
All targets down.
Okej. Idemo.
More chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Any sign of movement? Lisbeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Da, ako se to radi, brate.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Sounds like they've spotted us. It must be close.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
It's moving off. Right into the Exogeny headquarters. Those poor fools are in for a nasty surprise.
Idemo.
Shut down the comm. We've got incoming geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm.
Idemo.
The Geth don't need much of an invitation from then, do they?
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Securing point.
Ajde. Uj, evo ti mislim da je bilo krašovo. Так. Exoskeleton. Oj.
Perimeter clear.
The fuck? Šta je to bilo, brat? Ajmo sejfovamo ovo. Zapravo čekaj, ajde da vidim poene, okej. Tako.
And getting through this with the gear we have. Has to be another way in. One-way drop, Commander.
Ok, ovdje ćemo isto da sačuvamo, jer moramo uvek. Ok. Opa. Što to, konj?
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Baron.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out, as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up.
They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the thorium.
Thorium? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this thorium?
I might be able to, but not with those geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
Tell me what you know about the thorium.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the geth would be interested in the thorium?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors.
Ne, hvala ti.
Good luck with that field.
The fuck?
Enemy contact.
Ujebot. To je bilo nešto.
Think we're good, Commander.
Ajde onda ništa, idemo.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Huh.
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Bravo, devojke. Tako.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the thorium.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the thorium?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me everything you know about the thorium.
The thorium is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
So that's why they were acting weird.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
Beži bre, vidi ovo. I šta sada?
Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
Subtle as a boot to the face. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Okay.
The layout of this room reminds me of the temples my people used to build. Do you think the Geth were using it for religious services?
Hey, if they're looking for God, I'd be happy to speed them on their way.
Aha. Bravo, devojke.
Perimeter clear.
Da vidimo šta ima ovdje. Vata bože se desi. Kaj ovo Zeko peko desi? Jebote, koliko se deraju, brat. Zašto? Zeka, šta ima? Evo, ništa. Malo se igra, to je to. Like na stream malo. Hvala ti za like.
I'm a little busy here. Not in the middle of a fight!
Kakav bre fight? Aha, mora da idemo gore.
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
One claw,
Huh.
and that ship is out of here.
Jebik, bolim kurac. Pratiš svetsku u košarci? Ma jok, ne baš. Crko sam, radio sam 3 serije pod 15 trbušnjake. Sam ne znam kako i zašto. Pa dobro, lepo. Šta da treba im? Jebote, imaš jedan video i live. Pa da. I mi te neke preglede. Otprilike. Šta ćeš? Kraj PS90 Become a Legend. Ima 200 pregleda opet, pa da. Čekaj, znam kako ću raditi ovo. 13, 17, ajoj. Aj ovako. To, da. Sa koliko sub ti treba bi da zarađuješ? Sa 1000, pet. 1000 subova.
Very good.
A i tada je
The fields
samo
far on
početak,
the edge
razumiješ?
will be down. Now we can go deal with this Thorian creature.
Damn. I'd like to have seen the face on their pilot when that thing toppled.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
All right, people, you know the drill. Let's move out.
Ok, idemo. Bližimo se da... To je lepo.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them, if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Jebem ti. A jebi ga, to je tako to, bate bože se. Ne možeš ti to, znaš. Hvala. Stvarno je zbunič ove igrice. Ozbiljno je zbunič. Okej.
The layout of this room reminds me of the temples my people used to build. Do you think the Geth were using it for religious services?
Hey, if they're looking for God, I'd be happy to speed them on their way.
Da, znači nije ne može to da svratimo, onda de. Ajmo Mass Effect da cepnemo. Ma ima da još da se igra ovo igrice, ne brini ti. Biće još partova i to je tekako. Zvezda, čekaj. Šta je bilo sa Batman Arkham City? Završio su. Čekaj. Bravo. Moram idem, čao, ajde, poz. Šta je ovo bilo, za bez veze, jebote. Mislim, nije baš bez veze, brate, ali ja želim da idem, da nas nisu pričam, ne. Dobro, i mislim da ovdje treba idemo, tako? Nemam pojma. Da, mislim da ovdje treba idemo. Dobro je. Brate, što je ovo bilo? Tony Hawk. A omra čekaju što, da ja idem. Aj, kako mrzim vožnju ovome. Pa, driftuj ga malo, sede. Nije to to. Dobro, onda znam gdje, ali glupo, brate. Ovo su bangave, brate. Budeš, što radi ovo?
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Hold it right there, Commander. This is an exogeny project. I'm taking control.
What the hell are you talking about?
Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian? Or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
You've gone way too far. This ends now.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on!
Tako.
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
It's my fault. I knew what was going on and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I need to find out why the Geth are after the Thorian.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
Anything that gets between me and my goal is fair game.
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
Dodgy. But it just might work.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
Anti-Thorian gas upgrade.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a It's almost time.
Please try to avoid hurting the colonists. Use the nerve agent I gave you, if you can.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
Sounds easy enough.
No catch, really. It's dangerous work, but not for someone like you.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being
It's not that bad. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD.
You're awfully quick to trust me.
Have you seen anyone else heading to Exogeny lately?
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive. Maybe I've got a bit... Freelancers don't have to worry about plant. I'm a freelancer. Some of my...
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
The frontier is a lot more dangerous than most people.
These people had their shot. It's more than some.
Please try to avoid hurting the colonists. Use the nerve agent I gave you.
Čekaj, ne, aj ovako. Ali kako da znam to, brate?
Staviš papir na stol i pišeš. Kad vidiš toku, na primjer uveče šta ti pali,
Hmm. Dobro.
If you can.
Imamo i poene da ček. Okay.
Any luck finding my
Time to get moved.
The Geth.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I haven't found your workstation or data.
This is.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
Tell me about the data.
Plans. I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods.
Time to get
Just
moved.
keep in mind what I said.
Ajmo da sejfamo. Ja nemam grenade launcher, brat. To je užas. Kako ja to nemam pojma. Aha, mi smo ovdje došli, okej.
Exojet in a few weeks.
Please try to avoid hurting the colonists. Use the nerve agent I gave you, if you can.
I šta sada, brat? Ne, čekaj, journal. A ne, ovo. Aha, okej, ako to kažeš. Sa grenade, misliš bukvalno grenade, dobro. Ja sam mislim da postoji neki grenade launcher specijalno za nas, ali ne. Okej. Pa ništa, idemo. Aj, brate. Kako ide stream? 9 lajkova nije loše. Joj, da bude ječka što nam isporiš. Mira, ne treba. Da. Ovo je na što idemo, ja mislim da je to, ja stvarno ne mogu, ali svakako hvala vam svim što ste lajkovali ovaj live stream i sve ostalo. A mi se vidimo sljedeći put koja ćeš jedan part za ovu igricu. Kako to bude bilo. Ali eto ti, tako da da. Još je počeo da bude onako. Mislim, nije baš mrak, nego nema sve to tako. Tako da da. Ljudi moji, hvala vam svima što ste gledali ovaj live stream. Još jedan put, ako ste novi, subite se, lajkujte, šarujte. a mi se vidimo kasnije za GTA Liberty City Stories, pa ćemo vidjeti kako će to da bude. A mi moji, vidimo se, subite kao uvijek, like, share i vidimo se. Ajde, vidimo se večeras. U 11 za GTA Liberty City. Da. A ljudi, vidimo se. Poz ljudi, poz. Susubite, sub. Laku noć ljudi. Laku noć. Mislim, nije baš laku noć, ali znate, ajde. Zaboravio sam. Ajde, vidimo se večeras. Vidimo se.